Hey everybody, it's Erin. I am here today with a new recipe for you. So one of my favorites around Christmas time is red velvet anything. I absolutely love it. So today I'm going to do a recipe that is sugar-free, grain-free, dairy-free if you want it to be. The actual cakes are dairy-free, and I will give you two options of the traditional cream cheese frosting, but one does not have any dairy in it, and the other one is a traditional one, but with no refined sugars. So lots of choices for you today. I'm super excited to share this with you. It's so yummy, and it's actually, unlike the other red velvet desserts out there, has amazing superfoods in it. So it's actually going to be good for you and healing to your body. So let's see. So I'll post the recipe below. And again, most of this is done in one dish today except the frosting. And I'm actually not going to show you the frosting because it would be too long of a video today, but I will put the recipe for the frosting below when I post it. Super easy. Okay, so what we're going to start with, the main magic superfood of this recipe is organic beetroot powder. Amazing antioxidants in it. One of the main ones is betanin, and it's a really potent antioxidant that actually helps with your liver detoxification, and it helps fight free radicals and premature aging because of all the wonderful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties it has. So who knew red velvet cake could be healthy for you? And the other thing too is it has a ton of fiber, so these are great obviously for digestion and all of those things. Okay. So what you're going to start with is you are going to start with 1 cup, and I'm using vanilla protein powder today. You can use chocolate. Just know that if you use chocolate protein powder, which I normally would because I love chocolate, it won't come out quite as red. So you'll have to maybe use a little bit more of the beetroot powder. So you're going to start with 1 cup of protein powder, unsweetened of course. And then you're going to go on to add some cacao powder. And I have about 1/4 cup here. And I highly recommend that. As you know from a lot of my videos, this is a really amazing superfood for you. So it's great to have it in your diet every day. And then you're going to do 1/4 cup coconut flour. So put that all in the bowl. And then I have about 4 tablespoons or 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chips. I actually mixed because I like a little bit more fiber. I did 2 tablespoons of cacao nibs and 2 tablespoons of about 69% dark chocolate chips. But you can use all dark chocolate chips if you want, especially if you're making it for kiddos who like things a little sweeter. I would probably use all the dark chocolate chip ones. So again, that was about 1/4 cup. And then you're just going to mix all of those dry ingredients together just to kind of mix it up. And you'll see, because of the cacao powder, it already looks chocolatey, which is why if you used the chocolate protein powder, it would be a darker mixture when you were done. It might not look as red velvety, but it's still really pretty. Okay, so once you have all those dry ingredients together, you're going to put in the smooth almond butter, unsweetened almond butter. And if you have a nut allergy or your kids have a nut allergy, you can use sunflower butter is fine. It works just as beautifully as this does. And that was 1/2 cup. And again, I'll post the recipe below for you guys. And then what do we have next? Oh, and then we have about 1/2 cup honey. It's pure raw honey, so it's very good for you. No refined sugars here. So that is 1/2 cup. Okay, so now the last wet ingredient you're going to add is 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then you're going to mix all of that together. So once you have that kind of all mixed together, it's going to look a little more dry than normal. So what you want to do next, once this is all mixed up, it's looking a little bit closer to a brownie batter, but not quite, is you're going to slowly add some almond milk, so unsweetened almond milk. And I usually recommend just maybe starting with 1/2 tablespoon and going from there until you get what you want. You want that kind of brownie consistency, brownie batter consistency. You have to add the magic ingredient, the beetroot powder. So I usually start with about 1 tablespoon. Like I said, start slow with that because 1 tablespoon might be enough to get the color that you want. But if it's not, it would be fine to add up to about probably 2 tablespoons. So now it's that perfect kind of thick consistency batter that you would have with brownies. Maybe even a little thicker than conventional brownies, which is what you want because you're rolling them right into those protein bites. So once you have that consistency, which mine looks so good right now, you are going to start rolling them into little, I usually do about a tablespoon size ball. And just like with a lot of my other recipes, you're gonna want to have parchment paper just so they don't stick. Oh, these look great. And so I kind of start to roll them into a little ball, and then I just roll them in between my palms. Get a nice little protein bite going here. Little red velvet deliciousness. And before you frost them, you want to put them in the freezer so that they're a little bit more set. And then once they're frozen and you put the frosting on, you don't have to put them in the freezer anymore. They're completely fine to store in the fridge, and they taste just like little velvet cake bites. So I'll show you kind of what you can do. So I made the frosting earlier. So it's just really cute. So this one, I thought it looked like an ornament, but my husband was like, oh, it looks like a Santa hat or something. So you can just kind of decorate them and do little cute things. Or you can just frost them like you would a little cupcake, but they're little bite-sized cupcakes. So, all right, so again, these are full of amazing antioxidants with that betanin, super powerful for your liver, super powerful, will make your skin look better because it's gonna fight aging. So, like I said, we can still have these amazing, yummy foods that we've always loved, but we can eat them in a better way so that they're healing to our body and not harmful to our body. So I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and like the video if you did. And if you want more recipes like this that make you look and feel amazing, be sure to click the link below to my free 10-minute detox meals. And I would love it if you would click the red subscribe button below so you get notifications from when I have more videos like these. Also, comment below if you have some future Christmas recipes or any recipes you want me to make a healthy recipe for. And we'll see you guys soon.